Green. So to give someone the cold shoulder means to it's like turning your back to someone, like you refuse to talk to them. You don't want to be friends with them anymore, so you don't talk to them. You kind of you don't say anything at how can we explain this? Uh, it's kind of like if someone did so if your friend did something bad to you and you said, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. So you stop talking to them, you stop dealing with them, you stop being nice to them. You don't fight, but you avoid them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes. Refuse to talk, or yeah.
Yeah, it's like sstopping the friendship. Does that's maybe the best way to think
S-
of it. Can you see the sentence on the
Yes.
screen? Do you see the sentence on the screen?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you read it? Oh no. Wait a
Okay. Okay, sir.
Uh, here we go. Sorry. Let me. Let me. I just. Here we go. Okay. Do you still see it, or are you seeing my mistakes that I made?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. What does it say?
They used to be close, but now she gives him the cold shoulder.
What does that mean? Can you?
Meaning that,
Mhm. Go ahead.
yeah, meaning that they want they wanted they used to be close, but now she didn't like to, uh, refuse to um, talk or something. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So they used to talk all the time, but now she never talks to him. She doesn't like to talk to him. They're not friends anymore. She gives him the cold shoulder.
Yes.
Okay. Uh,
Yes. Yes.
They used to. They used to. What do you think about those vowel sounds in that phrase? They used to. They used to. Can you say that?
Yes. They used to. They used to.
Okay. Uh, what sound? What is the final sound in they?
E.
E. Okay. What is the first sound of used to?
You is yeah.
Well, actually, it's yeah, but it's kind of an e sound also. It's e used to, e used to,
Yes. Is,
e
yeah.
e.
Is, e,
Go ahead.
e- used to.
Uh huh. They.
Yeah.
So we have
Used to.
so they ends with e, and use
Yeah.
starts with e. Okay. So what happens if you put those
Yeah.
words
Yeah.
together? What is very important to do if you put those two words together? If you want me to understand you very clearly, what do you have to do?
Yeah. We should put e sound in between.
Okay, so it's not they
Yeah.
used to, it's they used to.
Yeah. They used to.
Yeah, just like that. That was very good. So you have to put that extra sound. You have to repeat the e and they because you have to have a way of separating those two vowel sounds so that we can hear very clearly two
Yeah.
words. So you say they used to. They used to.
Yeah. Okay. So they used to.
Uh-huh, and just say it without stopping. They used to.
They used to.
Oh,
They used to.
that's very clear, but you just have to be conscious that it's a very, very long vowel sound in the middle there. They used to. They used to.
They used to. They used to.
Okay. Now let's say that word to, is that a big vowel sound or a little vowel sound?
Is a little sound too.
Well, but if you say the word just alone, not inside of a phrase, if you say two, is that a big sound or a little sound?
Yeah,
Which one?
yeah, big.
It
Yeah,
is.
big.
But probably in a phrase it would probably sound like da da. They used to.
Yeah, they use the
They used to.
they used
They used to be.
they used to be.
Okay. And now that sound B, is that big or small here? B. They used to be.
Yeah, be is me long.
It's long. That's a long sound. So we've got long, short, long. They used to be.
They used to be.
They used to be.
They used to.
Go ahead.
They so they used to be.
Okay, they used to be. Okay, now we have the next word. What is the next word?
Yeah, it's close.
Okay. What does that word mean? What is the meaning of that word?
Yeah, close means just nearby or
Okay.
the yeah
Can you see the two words?
near.
Do you see the two words that I have written on the screen? Can you see that right now?
Yes, sir.
What is?
Yes.
Can you say what is number one? Pronounce number one.
The number one is clothes. I pronounce it clothes.
And how would you say number two?
Number two is cloths. Cloths.
Well, actually, the T is silent. You don't pronounce the TH in that word. So how do you say number two?
So cloths. Cloths.
Say number one again.
Clothes.
Oh, I think I didn't hear you. There's something wrong with the audio. I think you've disappeared.
No, sir.
Okay, there you are. All right.
No. Yeah, no.
How do you say number one?
So
Number one again?
number one clothes
And number two?
is clothes.
Okay.
The same.
Well, but for you it's the same, but for a native speaker it's not the same. And there are two big reasons why these two words are different. Okay. But let's take a look at the first reason. Well, number one. Okay. Uh, what is a snake? Do you know what a snake is?
Yeah, snake is a reptile
Okay.
or
What
it
kind?
has poisonous. Yeah,
What kind of sound does a snake make?
a hiss.
Okay. So when you say number one, you have to be like a snake and say close, close,
Gloss,
close.
gloss,
It's the sound of a snake.
gloss.
What is a bee? Do you know what a bee
Yes.
is? What is a bee?
Yeah, bees is a generate pollination,
Okay.
pollens.
That's a very, very scientific explanation of a bee. Okay. What kind of
Yeah, it also
what kind of sound does a bee
it
make?
also stings.
Mhm.
A bee is a bee.
Okay, but the sound of a bee is zzz,
Okay, yes, yes.
zzz. So how do you pronounce number two?
Is clothes,
Close,
clothes, clothes,
close, close, close.
clothes. Oh, okay. So I got it. Yeah,
Okay, say
yeah.
oh,
What is the difference? Yeah, I
say
got it.
say number one. Pronounce number one.
So number one is Uh, close,
Close,
close.
close, close, close. Like a snake. Be like a snake. Close,
Yeah,
close.
close,
Yeah, close.
close,
And say number two.
close.
Pronounce it like a B. Close.
Close, close.
Okay. Now there's another difference. So that's one difference. It's the sound of the S. One sounds like a snake and one sounds like a B. But there's very little difference between the S sound and the Z sound. And the difference is that when you say the S sound, the air comes out of your mouth. But when you say the Z sound, that's when your throat vibrates. Close. That's number.
Yes,
What
close.
What happens to the vowel sound if you have a vibrating vowel, if you have a vibrating consonant like that? What happens?
Means it should be long.
Okay. So the O is longer in number one or number two?
So two is longer.
It's longer. Okay. So how will you pronounce,
Mm.
if you think about both of those differences, how should you pronounce number one?
So number close,
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 close. And how should you pronounce
close,
number two?
close.
Close. How should you pronounce number two?
It's clouds,
Close,
clouds,
close,
clouds.
longer. Number two is long. The vowel sound in number two is longer because that z at the end, that's a vibrating sound, and that always makes the vowel sound longer. Close.
Yeah,
Say number one.
clothes,
Hmm.
clothes,
Say number one.
close,
Close.
close,
Say number
close.
two.
Okay, so cloud, clouds, clouds,
Close.
clouds,
Be long. You've got to
clouds,
make a longer vowel sound. Close.
clothes,
So number one is close,
close,
and number two is
close,
clothes.
clothes,
Hmm.
clothes. Yes.
So, can you read the phrase again? They used to be close.
So they used to be close, close.
Okay, close. Make sure you're making the sound of a snake and not the sound of a bee. Close.
Okay, close, close,
They used
close,
to be close.
close.
That's right. Okay.
They used to be close.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. Now, can you read the next two words? What are the next two words?
Uh, but now,
Okay. Now let's think about the sounds, the vowel sounds in those two words. But now the two vowel sounds, or there are two syllables, let's say. But now, are they big sounds or little sounds? But now, ow, are they long sounds
yeah,
or short sounds?
the second gets longer
Okay,
than the first.
okay. Can you say it? Say it and be very careful about the duration.
Okay, so but now,
But now,
but now
but now, they used to be close, but now,
they used to be close, but now
okay. Now, if we look at the next two words, she gives, she gives, she gives. What do you notice about the vowels?
okay. Yes, so gives longer.
Okay, and what about she?
C, C, C. Yeah, it also a longer sound.
Okay, it could be.
C.
If you try to whistle when you say the she, make a little whistle sound when you do.
Okay. C,
That's good. That's better. Mhm.
C,
She,
C. she,
She.
she,
Okay. You're right that if you say the word
she,
alone, that could be a big
she,
sound.
she,
She. That could be a big sound if you say the word alone. But here, as part of a phrase, is it big or small? She gives. She gives. Is that a big sound or a little sound inside the phrase?
inside she is small,
Yeah.
she gives,
And gives is really big.
she
And that,
gives.
that fits our pattern of big, small, big, small. But now she gives. So you've got but, which is small, but now she gives.
Yeah,
Can you say it like
yeah. But now, okay. So, but now she gives.
that? Okay.
She gives.
Gives or gives? Which one?
The gives.
Yeah, it's
Gives.
a long sound. It's not, it sounds better if you make it very long. But now she gives. What if we,
But now she gives.
okay, what if we say she gives him? She gives him. She gives him.
She, yeah. She gives him. She gives him.
What do you think about that? Him. Is that a long sound or a short sound?
Uh, so him is short. Short.
It is. If you say the word alone, him, it's actually pretty big. But here it's a very small sound. She gives him. She gives him.
She gives him. She gives him.
She gives him the. She gives him the.
She gives him the.
Okay.
She gives him the.
How about the word cold? Is that a long sound or a short sound? Cold.
Is a long,
That's.
long sound.
Can you say it? Say that. Say that word.
Is a cold. It's
Hmm.
cold.
She gives him the cold.
She gives him the cold.
Hmm. But now she gives him the cold.
But now she gives him the cold.
That's good. They used to be close, but now she gives him the cold.
They used to be close, but now she gives him the cold.
Okay. And then we have shoulder. Shoulder.
Shoulder.
Is that a
The
big sound?
shoulder.
Is that a big sound or a little sound?
Yeah, yeah. The initial is big,
Okay.
and the next is small.
It's shoulder. Shoulder.
O shoulder. Shoulder.
All right.
Yeah.
So we have they used to be.
So
Mhm, go ahead.
yes. So somewhere I found that if there is ear at the end of the word, then it generally the sound becomes the schwa.
Oh, the schwa. Yeah, it is. That's true. That's true. That happens a lot to
Yeah.
a lot of different sounds. Shoulder. Shoulder.
Yes. So yes, shoulder. Ear becomes
Mm-hmm. Uh, uh,
like
uh,
schwa sound.
uh.
Yeah.
It's uh, er, is an sound.
Yeah.
Shoulder.
Shoulder. Shoulder. Shoulder.
Can you say the whole sentence? How would you say the whole sentence?
Okay. So they used to be close, but now she gives him the cold shoulder.
Can you say
Shoulder.
can you say gives him like it's one word?
Okay, so gives him, gives him,
Gives him.
gives him,
But now she gives him.
gives him,
But now she gives him.
but now she gives him, but now she gives him,
Uh-huh. But now she gives him the cold shoulder.
but now she gives him the cold shoulder,
Okay.
shoulder,
They used to be close, but now she gives him the cold shoulder.
but now she gives him the cold shoulder. They used to be close, but now she gives him the cold shoulder.
How would you make a yes no question with they used to be close? Forget about the but now part, but how would you just make a yes no question with they used to be close?
Okay. So, did they use to be close?
Okay. And do you think that you should emphasize the word did? Do you think that should be an important word in your question?
Yes, I am forgetting. Okay, so did they used to be close?
Okay, but probably, I mean, I think one of the best ways to make it uh, an emphasized word is to make the vowel sound longer. And anyway, it should be long because of the D in did. You know, the D, the vibrating sound,
Yes,
it
yes.
that makes the I longer. Did they used to be close?
Okay, so did they used to be close?
Did they used?
Did they used to be close?
Okay. And how would you answer no? How would you make that negative? No, they.
No, 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 they didn't used to be close.
No, they didn't used to be close.
Didn't.
Okay, that's right.
No, they didn't.
No, they.
Didn't used to be close.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. No, didn't.
No, they didn't. Okay. All right.
No, they didn't.
No, they.
Yeah, this is difficult. Yeah,
That's,
didn't or didn't.
what's difficult?
Yeah, didn't or didn't. Yeah, I have
It sounds
exact
like
how to pronounce.
to me it sounds like you're saying the same thing. What is different about those two things that's difficult for you? Because to me it sounds the same. I don't hear a difference.
No, just didn't or didn't. Which is correct?
This sounds the same to me. I don't know what you're doing differently. Can you explain it to me? Because I don't hear a difference.
No, no, just in previous sentence we make negative.
Uh,
So uh, so the auxiliary verb didn't. How to pronounce the auxiliary verb with negative? Didn't or didn't? What? How to pronounce? Didn't or
it sounds the same to me. I don't hear a difference.
yes.
So I guess you're okay. I can understand it and it doesn't sound different. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're asking. If you're asking, is it more of an I sound or an sound? It actually, I don't think it matters. I think it could be either way. So didn't or didn't. It doesn't really matter. You could say it either way. Is that what you're asking? I'm not sure.
Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. So yeah. So I am right. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's very clear. It's clear what you're saying. So we're okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's take a look
Okay. Thank you, sir.
at another
Okay.
word from this chapter that we were looking at, another vocabulary word. Can you see the next word, the next vocabulary word that I have written on the screen? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. What is
Yes.
that word? How do you say that word? Do you know?
Yes. Okay. Yes. So contemptuous.
Contemptuous. Do you remember what that means?
Contempt. I forget.
Contempt is used to talk about hate.
Con-
It's a word similar to hate.
Okay,
Feeling.
so hate. Okay,
Mhm. So,
yeah.
can you read the sentence, the example sentence that we have here?
Okay, so the boss was contemptuous to our lazy employees.
What does that mean?
Yes, the boss was uh, what is? I forget the meaning. Contemptuous.
That's like hate. That's
Yeah,
feeling hate.
means okay. So the boss hate those employees who are lazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it means. That's you're right. Contempt means like hate. It's very similar to the word hate. Okay. Now we have the first
Okay.
words, which is the boss. The boss. What do you think about the vowel sounds in that word, in those two words? The boss. Are those long sounds? Are those big
The
sounds or
boss is
short sounds?
first the
First is what?
the boss has longer sound than the
But that's right. The is short and boss is pretty long. Can you say those two words?
yeah the boss.
Let's add the next word, was. Was. If we just say that word, was, is that a big sound, a big vowel sound, or a little vowel sound? Was.
Yes, it is big when we use in is no question,
Okay.
but here it is a statement. So,
Mhm.
but we make bigger. There is no any. If you want to focus on words, was then it is big. But
Mhm.
otherwise, in general, it is short.
That's right. So if it's an important word, maybe you could pronounce it very long or normal. Was. The boss
Yeah,
was contemptuous. But in a typical normal
was.
sentence, it's very small. So the
Yes,
pattern, the rhythm is the boss was. The boss was. You almost don't hear the verb. The boss was. It becomes
the
very
boss was.
the
The
the,
boss was.
the only word you can hear clearly is what boss. The boss was.
Okay, so I have to make a very little sound. The boss was. The
Yeah,
boss
very
was.
small. It's very unimportant. Okay. All right. Now we have
Okay.
contemptuous. What does that mean? Contemptuous.
So contemptuous means hate. Contemptuous.
That means hate. That's
Yeah.
right. Where is the accented syllable? Which syllable has all of the force? Contemptuous. Which one?
So in the middle part, uh, so con is prefix, tempt is root word,
Okay.
and other parts is suffix. Yeah.
That's true, but that doesn't.
So
But
contempt.
okay, yeah, but so is I don't think it's always the root word that has the emphasis, but here in this case, you're right. Contemptuous. Uh, and can you say the whole word? Contemptuous.
Contemptuous.
Okay, contempt.
Contemptuous.
So we have two small sounds. We have wasken, wasken, wasken. The boss wasken. The boss wasken.
The boss was con.
The boss was
The
contempt.
boss was con.
The boss was contemptuous.
The boss was the boss was contemptuous.
Okay, so we'll put
Was contemptuous.
those two small sounds we'll put together. Wasken, wasken. The boss was contemptuous.
Was was con. The boss was contemptuous.
Hmm.
Was con. Was con.
Okay. Pachu, can you see the two words that I have written underneath the sentence?
Yes, sir. Yes.
How do
Yes.
you say number one?
So number one is head. Head.
How do you say number two?
Number two is hat.
Okay.
Hat
How do you say number one?
is a head.
Okay.
Head.
I'm going to say number one very slowly, and I want you to think about the sounds inside of number one, the vowel sounds inside of number one. Hate.
Okay.
Hate. What are the two sounds that you hear?
He.
Okay. And
He. Ye.
A.
Ye.
A is two sounds. It's A
Yeah.
and E. A.
A
A.
and E. A.
Can you say number one?
Yes. Is a hate.
That,
He.
that's
A
better.
plus E.
Mhm.
Hate.
That's better. Hate. Hate.
Hate.
Can you say number two?
Okay. Is a hat. Is a
Hat.
hat.
Hat. That's right. That's good. That's a lot of people have difficulty with number two, but I think you're pronouncing it pretty clearly. Say number one again.
Is a height. Is a height.
Hate.
Height.
How do you say number two?
Is a hat. Is a
Hat.
hat.
That's good. Okay. Let's read the phrase again. The boss was contemptuous.
The boss was contemptuous
Okay. And then we have the word toward. Toward. Toward.
toward toward.
How would you
Yeah.
describe the vowel sounds in that word?
Yes. A two is small and the
Mm,
word is bigger.
that's right. That's right. Toward. Toward. Toward.
Toward
Uh-huh.
toward.
Okay. So we have the boss was contemptuous toward.
The boss was contemptuous toward.
hmm And then we have the next word. Can you pronounce the next word?
Is lazy.
Okay.
Lazy.
Now, is that Z lazy? That's the sound of a B. Is that a vibration sound? Does that vibrate down here in your throat?
Okay, so lazy. Lazy. Yes.
So if you have a consonant that vibrates down here, that makes the vowel sound longer. Lazy, lazy, lazy.
Lazy.
Hmm?
Lazy. As before, I just say lazy, so it does not vibrate in my throat. But now, when I say correctly, it
Mm-hmm.
vibrates. Lazy,
La-
lazy. When I touch my vibrate, yeah,
so so it helps.
lazy,
La-
lazy. Yeah,
the boss was contemptuous toward lazy.
the boss was contemptuous toward lazy,
Okay.
lazy,
What's the fi-
lazy.
what is the final word in that phrase?
Final is employees, employees,
Okay.
employees.
Now this is interesting. We've got some problems here. Well, actually, let's just do this. What do you? How many vowel sounds? How many syllables are in that word? Employees.
Employees. A three
Okay. We have
employees.
M,
Yeah,
ploy. What is that
employee.
syllable? Ploy. What sound does that end with? What sound is the final part of oi? What is that sound at the
Yeah,
end of oi?
yeah. E sound.
Okay. Now the final syllable is ease. Ease. Ease.
Employee. Yeah, employees.
So we have
E yes,
finish
employee.
one syllable finishes with e, the next syllable starts with e. What does that mean? What do you have to do? You have to
So yeah, we have to put extra sound that is E
yeah.
that should separate.
So it's employees. It's very long, a very long vowel sound at the end of that word, especially because that
So
final, but the final sound, ease, is that a snake or a bee? Is that a vibration or is that pushing out of your mouth? Employees.
it's a vibration.
Yeah, so
Each,
this is super
each,
long. This is
each.
all super long. Employees. It's very long sound at the end of it.
Okay, so I got it. Yeah. So employees.
Employees
Yeah.
is very big. It's a very big sound at the end. Try again.
Employees.
Don't.
Employees.
Yeah, you've got to make it smooth. Employees.
So employees.
Okay.
Employees.
Now
Yeah.
that word lazy. What is the final part
Yeah.
of that sound? What is the final part of that word? What is the final sound? Lazy. What is the final sound in that word?
Okay. Lazy.
Mm,
E sound.
okay. And
Okay.
what is the
Yeah,
first?
here is an interesting.
What is the first sound
Yeah.
of employees?
So employees. E.
Eh,
Yeah, E.
eh, eh.
Okay, so A, employees. Employees. A,
Okay, but it's not employee.
employees.
Employees. It's a very long sound at the final part of that word. It must be. It's all vowel sound.
It's employees.
Employees. Okay.
Hmm.
So how will you put those two words together? If you have lazy ends with e and employees starts with m, how will you put those two words together? What do you have?
So lazy E employees.
Okay, lazy employees. You have to double the E to separate the two words so we can see that there are two words there. Lazy employees.
So lazy employees.
That's really hard, isn't it? There's a lot of vowel sounds in those two words together.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
we have to finish up now. So let's reread.
Okay, sir.
The boss was contemptuous toward
Okay.
lazy employees.
So the boss was contemptuous toward lazy employees.
Now, is it toward or is it toward?
Uh, toward, toward.
Toward, right. The boss was contemptuous toward lazy employees.
The boss was contemptuous toward lazy employees.
That's good. That's good. How would you make a yes no question with that sentence?
So the yes no question is what was
Mhm.
the boss contemptuous toward lazy employees?
Lazy employees. That's right. So now suddenly was is a big word because it's important. It's marking the question. Was the boss contemptuous toward lazy employees?
Yes, the was the boss contemptuous toward lazy employees.
Toward or
Employees
toward? What is it? Toward or toward? Which one?
toward.
Toward, toward, toward is a big sound. That's a big vowel sound. How would you answer
Yes.
no? How will you answer no to that question?
So the inverse is the the boss. No, the boss wasn't contemptuous toward lazy employees.
Toward,
Employees
toward, or toward? Which one is better?
toward
Toward,
toward.
Yeah, it's a big sound. It's not a small sound. It's a big sound. Toward. Okay. Well,
Can I
go ahead. Hmm.
pause between two and word so that it becomes
To.
separate two word? Slight pause, not yeah.
That would not be a good
It
idea. No, it should be one word. Toward.
okay,
Toward. And
okay,
it's wa. Those are the two. Those are the vowel sounds. Wa. Wa. Toward. Toward. Wa.
over,
Toward.
yeah, okay, okay, over, yeah,
So
over,
it's not
yes,
two.
okay,
It's not two word. It's toward. Toward.
okay, toward, a word, yeah,
Toward.
word,
Yeah,
toward,
it's one.
yes, yes,
Okay. Well, I think
yes,
we
okay,
have to finish here for today, and
okay,
I'll
thank you, sir.
probably return in about I don't know 8 hours. No, not eight. About 9 hours from now. So that would be like
Okay, sir,
4
yeah,
o'clock Mexico City time, which would be about 4 or 5 a.m. in Nepal. If you want to continue, okay.
okay, sir,
All
okay, I
right.
will join in the morning.
What?
Yeah, no, I will join in the morning.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I'll see you in about 9 hours. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir,
All right. Have a good night.
okay,
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
okay, thank you,
See you
sir.
next time. Goodbye.